We're recording.
Do we open up on a new day, players, or are we opening up on continuation from the last little one-on-one between Dein and Aurelia? Not Aurelia. Orlain.
I mean, it would make sense
Technically,
for
that
them
is
to.
that is a new day. Sorry.
Typically, when someone is talking to someone else at like daybreak, that is the new day.
-5 from both of your permanent HP. No.
Okay.
No, stop it! Stop doing that to him!
You said it, bitch!
Stop listening! Hold on, actually. I'm not gonna say that.
I can stop listening? Finally.
You've been listening?
You guys were listening?
Hey, motherfucker. Alright.
They were fucking brain cells.
Alright.
Alright.
So, with daybreak, did Dein and Orlain sleep at all from the other day?
Yes. Dein went
Okay.
to sleep at a reasonable time, woke up at not daybreak. It's fuck. Oh, God.
It's infectious.
Woke up near daybreak, about 4-ish, went to work out, and that's when Orlain intercepted him. They talked for a bit, and then they went their separate ways again to start their actual days.
Alright. And we will open on... Who wants to go first?
I mean,
Orlain,
I
would you
can.
like the... Yeah.
Alright. Orlain,
Mm.
we open on you. What is
I
Orlain doing after the continuation of the drunken expose of Orlain having finally admitted some of the issues he has?
So I think, first off, before he ever left Dane, it was a moment of saying thank you for listening, because everyone else had, up until Rook, kind of, even Jackie, had brushed him aside. So he just kind of, yeah, intentional or not, it was kind of been brushed aside of how he felt and what he had gone through. And he just kind of pat Dane on the shoulder and went, thanks again. It's not often, I guess, that someone listens the way I do. And just heads out.
You can hear Dein in the background scarfing down the rest of the breakfast.
Mm-hmm. It's good breakfast.
Yeah.
Just so we leave Dein with the... Orlain leaves Dein with the Minecraft chewing noise. I don't care if one of you has that. Do not play that. Where does Orlain go first in, like, this new determination? Of, like, fuck, I gotta do things.
I think it's like the... You know how some people, when they get drunk, they start making fucking straight up battle plans for no damn reason? Like, the straight up, like, you'll find this person at a bar with schematics. Like, that's what Orlain's doing, Tipsy.
Alright.
It is literally heading to go find Ozzy first before he goes to lay out anything. So he kind of just walks inside and at first looks around. I don't think his perception's all that great while tipsy.
Well, it's not hard to find Ozzy, as he is currently openly meditating in a sense of eyes closed. He's in a sort of samurai style bowed pose on his knees with his blade before him. and he seems to just be sort of meditating.
I feel like
Not hidden, but not visible.
I feel like Orlain is having that moment of, at first he's looking around for the normal places that he recognized Ozzy from. Like, was able to look at that location and Ozzy would be somewhere within 5 to 10 feet of it. Kind of looking around. And then just decides to look around fully around the room. And catches out of the corner of his eye familiarity, at the very least, after about 5 fucking minutes, quite literally. And just the nervous shuffle of, that's right, it's early.
Nervous shuffle. Okay. He does not move.
But he does, like, it's that kind of nervous shuffle of, like, man, this is gonna suck. I'm gonna look like an asshole. And walks over anyway. And just keeps a fair distance. Not to disturb, but to be the first thing in line of sight when he does come out of it.
He doesn't open his eyes. Greetings, friend. How are you doing today?
Fucking full body jump. It's not something Orlain typically does because he normally hears and sees a lot of things. But he is tipsy and just came away from talking to Dein. He's, huh.
Are you all right, friend? That was quite the jump.
Yes, I'm all right.
His eyes are still not open, by the way.
What are you doing?
I am meditating. Something I learned from Jason
By
Everblight.
opening your, he stops. He was about to say something snarky and then got caught off guard.
I also learned that blade meditation is a thing. Personal and blade meditation can be done side by side.
Do you want me to leave you alone?
As you ask that, you feel a small twinge in your heart of, not your heart. But he just kind of goes, "It is all right if you would like to join me. I'm free."
I've already slept. I think I'm good for right now.
I have not slept. I shut down for 8 hours, and then I awoke and began to meditate.
Why would I meditate? I have a gun. That sounds like I fear Orlain straight up like had the reaction of I have a gun, and just went, oh, that's upsetting. Like, is kind of openly showing more emotion while tipsy as Druid. But he's just not expecting any reaction because, again, his eyes are closed.
One more time, please.
Orlain is very specifically like making the effort to be like, oh, but I have a gun. Why would I need to meditate? And then kind of pauses. You know, I get the whole thing of meditation, but I already do trance, and I'm trying to avoid that. Just openly.
Meditate. You are thinking meditation of the body. I am meditating my weapon.
Why would I need to do that?
Weapons are extensions of ourselves. And he moves his hand to the handle. They exist not in our plane of existence, yet they come at our beck and call. And he sort of moves it around fluidly. As it's still this large, sort of odd shaped blade that seems to be great sword in nature, but only wielded by one hand. It's for the time being, and he continues to move it sort of back and forth in this fluid motion. They listen to our commands. They are things we can control, but they are also control us. Incorrect speech pattern. They also control us as we control them. There we go.
Are
Forgive
you
me. I still have glitches.
Oh, yes. You've not been awake for very long, I assume.
I am still trying to figure out how long.
Well, I've already long since accepted that these items have a degree of sentience. It's one of the reasons why I talk to them quite often.
So you will talk to them, but you will not meditate with them?
No, because I'll probably fuck it up like I do everything else. That sounds a bit mean towards myself. I realize that now.
He moves a hand, his free hand, and pats beside him. Join me. Meditate with me.
Fine.
It never hurts to try.
Your optimism is blinding and hurtful. But it
Thank
goes
you.
to
I was
sit.
programmed to have the best.
It just goes to sit down next to him.
My weapon's name is the mental curve. It is an extension of my mind and thus my spells. For every slash I deal, it will follow. It copies me, like a second arm. It is blunt when sheathed, but when it has fed, when its knowledge has made its mastery, and you see the handle sort of ignite with this red coloring, and then he swings it to the opposite side where the brunt of this great sword fades away, and it is now this sort of energy based saber. It finds its current curve, a mental curve. See, it is quite clever.
Oh, you're adorable.
Yes, I am. For it is only as powerful as the spells I am aware of. And he moves it to a more saluting standpoint as the great sword's blade refuses onto it, and he sets it down before him. Now you.
There's an eye roll for a second. Oh, this is gonna end poorly. And just summons Snow Smoker.
Mhm. What is your weapon's current name?
Uh, I think he actually stumbles for a second of just trying to remember what it was when he first summoned it.
Listen, and it will tell you.
Oh, good, more listening. And he sounds a little bitter.
You cannot converse without listening. 'Tis half the battle.
Nose scrunch. Wrong words. Ozzy.
Close your eyes and ask.
Mm. He does close his eyes and just kind of half think, half mutter, May I know your name?
In the darkness of your eyes close, you feel a figure step closer. A pause. Snow Smoker. My current name is Snow Smoker.
Current? Would you prefer something else?
I have many names. I've been with you the whole time. And though there is no hand, you do feel a grasp around your wrist and through your arms the same way your original weapons were.
All right. I think he's a little on the tipsier side than he believes he is. So he's not fully registering half the things that's being said to him.
It kind of moves from the jackal's claw feeling around your wrist to what would be like a pat on the shoulder from the cursed claw and blade. Just, you're drunk. I guess I am too. I don't know.
Not drunk, tipsy. I've been drunk before. Worse feeling.
I remember the dragon wine, or what was it? Dragon whiskey?
Apparently, it was a liquor bad enough that it strips paint off of the vehicle. And he laughs.
Isn't that a train?
A what?
A train. Oh, you don't know those. It says its name is a train. Steam train. It's a
So it
very fun thing.
so it talks too?
Everything talks, master. You just
Nope.
gotta listen.
Do not call me that.
Then friend. Don't exactly want to. Don't exactly have a name for you other than the person who shoves your hands in me. Which, even that sounds weird. Even though I'm a gauntlet twice
Orlain.
over. A pause and a stare. A bow. I am Snow Smoker. Orlain?
I feel like it's another like awkward shuffling mentally of like this feels off. I don't this is like no.
A hand is moved. A hand is moved to your shoulder, and then it is not anything mystical. It is physical, as Ozzy is kind of like shoulder touch, pat pat.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Snow Smoker. I
Thank
think he
you. Pleasure to know your name.
no, I said what I said, and he opens his eyes.
You don't even. I don't think you even realized it if you had not stated before that you had summoned Snow Smoker. Snow
Hmm.
Smoker is now out and before you.
I kind of figured that he didn't intend to. He didn't intend to summon Snow Smoker. And certainly not like resting. I don't know the term for it, but it's on your lap while you're kind of at rest when you have a gun. There's a specific term for it, and I cannot remember it for the life of me.
I
But
no idea either.
it's kind of like parade rest, but while you're sitting, I guess. But he kind of stares for a moment and goes, "All right, not the weirdest thing I've had to deal with."
No, it's not. Because you've dealt with me before that moment.
There's kind of a pause, and then almost like a self-soothing kind of thing. He reaches over and kind of presses the back of his hand to the kind of cool, like gemstone-esque metallic thing for the bracer, not bracer, to talk to Anubis. The
Oh, the materia
fucking
guard.
yeah, the materia guard. He just
You
does
go to
it
talk to Anubis.
subconsciously.
There's no response at first, and then it's just, hello? Are you looking to speak with me? That's not his voice. Are you looking to speak with me?
I don't know. You just. And he pauses. Because commonplace is not the word he wants to use. You are
I am.
soothing.
That is good to know. You need soothing, my friend?
I don't know. And he takes his hand away. Like he knows
As you do.
so like he knows kind of that he already gave Anubis will to talk whenever. But it's also like the self-soothing gesture of, oh, I have minor control over this.
Just the moment of Anubis waiting, and then silently, I am here whenever you need, friend.
Looks at Ozzy with that
Eventually,
expression of like, help? Help.
what's happening? Are you stroking out? Oh no, this is something that. Oh no, this is something that Alexander often quoted. Oh dear. Um,
Don't
lay
quote,
down.
do not
Oh,
quote that clown around me.
oh, do you not enjoy her?
No, why would I fucking enjoy her? She gave permissible access to my trance to someone who I didn't trust and still don't fully trust.
Yeah, she is quite blunt and first to act and last to realize, but I viewed her as a mother.
That's great. She's a bitch.
Most mothers are.
I sure hope mine isn't. And he kind of sniffs for a little bit.
If I were to account the ratio of good parents to bad parents within my original group, it would be a 6-1.
Anyway, I'm going to go get ready. We're going to go head out when everybody's awake. And he goes to
All right.
stand up.
Am I to be joining you?
I already asked you. I sure hope so.
Oh, yes, you did. Pardon, my computing process is trying to weigh if dead parents count as good or bad.
It depends on how you viewed them.
I will have to call Elrune.
Oh, good grief. And just walks away. I think with a slight stumble at first, because he went from sitting to standing to walking very quickly.
Yeah.
And just goes, probably goes to head upstairs, honestly. So, because he knows, I fear he saw Rook and Galen.
Oh, you absolutely did. They're
So he,
outside being dumbasses in the cold fixing a bike that doesn't truly need fixing.
so he knows where to find those two. He needs to go see if the others are willing to not fuck around and find out and actually do something. So he's gonna head over and just and he stops because you know that problem when you're tipsy but not fully drunk and you're aware that you're tipsy and you try to go upstairs. I think he's just like, this is not gonna go well for me, I fear. Um, so he just twirls Snow Smoker a little bit and taps like not hard but like harshly on the stairs to try and wake up the closest person.
Okay. So, to be funny or to be quick, what do I do here? Um So you're just stopped at the steps currently?
Mm-hmm.
There's a moment. There's a long moment before. Sniff. Sniff, sniff, snarf. The baby is standing at the top of the steps, staring down at you. This small thing.
See, that requires the fact that you said Orlain hadn't been keeping an eye on Almanac. Okay.
That's fair enough. Well, you know what? There are two babies.
Why is the baby there? The bigger baby. Aurelia's probably awake now.
Would Aurelia
Wrong
wake
liver
up
cronk.
from the baby? Yeah, no. Aurelia, question. Would Aurelia wake up from CC moving?
Probably. He is quite large and quite warm.
With you waking up, you watch your child go pit pat, pit pat, pit pat, pitter patter, pitter patter to the top of the stairs, doing that dog thing where like they sniff and move 1 foot at a time.
Sniff snorf.
Yes, the sniff snorf. And I was just staring down the stairs. Full bloodhound style staring.
What a baby.
I feel like it's just a moment of silence for a full 20 seconds and then going, "Can I help you?" from down the staircase. Which he's druid right now. That could have an earnest response.
Smell like mama. Because the bit is that the baby has a super deep voice.
Blink.
I
Blink,
will
blink.
never forget this. It's my favorite joke for whenever someone says, "I'm druid, can I understand this animal?" You know what? Yes. It. You look at CC. Wah. It's just stuck.
Look at the
Dein,
big
please tell me
baby.
you knew about this.
Anyway. Aurelia, what are you doing as you hear Aurelia go, "Can I help you?"
Sitting up and just staring at Cece at the top of the stairs like, what the hell is going on?
The turn, Orlain, you watch the head turn. Mother, come quick. Starts doing a little waddle dance of like the front two paws moving on separate intervals, and then mother, come quick. You must see this.
Which Aurelia can only hear as, I assume, tiny baby owlbear noises because she's not druid right now.
Yeah, it's tiny little squeaks and a couple chitters.
Slowly meandering over.
Mother, look. A new elf has arrived. It looks like the other one again. Oh, my siblings. This is all just Orlain. For Aurelia. For Aurelia, you hear.
Apparently, Cece does not recognize me like this.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Dein killed me. One more time.
Orlain just looks at Aurelia from down the staircase and goes, Apparently, Cece does not recognize me in this form, which is fair. I don't normally have this. And he kind of gestures to all of him.
Hey, yeah, that's fair. Gently pats Cece's head and goes, "It's just Orlain, little one."
Orlain has many faces, but Mama cares about them.
Jesus God, you sound like that toy from Toy Story. You know exactly which one. What was it? Squeakers?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad you care about me so deeply, Aurelia. And looks directly at her.
Mother, I
like,
think they hear me.
still tired. Looks at Orlain, looks at Cece, and then goes, "Stop selling me out."
You're sellable?
A single one, yes.
The small baby trying to put everything into order.
He's so dumb. I love him so much.
I love you guys, sorry.
Oh. Is it worth more than one treat?
I don't know. Is it a good time to have a treat, dear mother?
Not treat, no treat me.
Treat! Mother!
You now have CC. Paws on your leg. Treat! But for Aurelia, it's just a beep, beep, beep. Oh, fuck off,
Orlain,
Dane.
what
That's
have you
hilarious.
done?
Orlain does go to step back just to let them come down the stairs if they should choose.
What's going on anyway? What are you doing down there?
I'm not coming up the stairs. Just very bluntly.
Why?
I'm going to fall.
Answers nothing. Why?
I think I answered enough.
I don't think you did. Down the stairs, squinting at Orlain.
Oh, dude, you get close to him. That's a whole flask. I think that was a whole straight up mug of gin that half of it was down. Orlain smells of alcohol.
Though Aurelia cannot hear this, the snitch speaks.
They smell of poison.
No poison. I think he fucking trips the same way I do. I'm just like, fuck.
See, poisoned! Mother!
Hand on Orlain, waving a paw at Aurelia. Just look.
Love
What's it matter anyway?
I mean, a fair
Yeah,
amount. Are you alright? You've been drinking.
Yes. This is not new. Should I not drink a little bit to celebrate someone actually calling me family and treating me as such? Good or bad?
Well, I mean, we had been avoiding drinking before, hadn't we?
Eyebrow raise. You were.
Confused look.
If I recall correctly, you only took that wine from me because I was having a meltdown? Because Aurelia does not canonically know about the dragon liquor.
Yeah. I mean, I guess?
I don't blame you. Drinking while having a panic attack is probably not the best idea. But I'm alright, genuinely. I feel a lot better.
Alright, if you say so.
That being said, do you know where Agate is?
The new person?
Yes.
No. Why?
Yes, you do. Aurelia.
I was waiting for an explanation.
Oh, my bad.
That's from you, Chief.
Oh, from me?
Yes, you said that she knows where Agate is.
Yeah, because this was the bed Aurelia was in. Agate's right here.
She didn't look that direction at all, though.
No eyes.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I did not ask you if you looked around. You simply just moved. My bad.
The baby got up and wandered away, and she followed the baby.
Baby.
By the way, has Aurelia seen the baby? Orlain's baby?
No, she has not been here since the baby happened.
I feel like Orlain is just having a ... loading moment. Like full PlayStation 2 loading sound effect. You can
Beautiful.
hear
We
it?
love to see it.
You can hear it, and I'm cursing you with it.
Yeah.
He does like have the fucking Metal Gear Solid alert noise ding in his head. I was just like, you haven't met Almane!
Who?
And Orlain will oh god, please don't pull a Merida on me, brother. Please do not keep things in your hair. Wait, he's already been doing that. Son of a bitch. So I feel like it's one of those things of Almane has, instead of being hidden in the sleeves where she can get lost very easily, it'll be like a moment of, oh, you're cuddled up behind my hair. So just reaches in, takes out the probably very grumpy and sleepy tiny little baby badger.
No words.
Just whining.
It's only Cece who talks like a full-grown man who owes money and rent. Because it's funny that way.
Orlain just holds out like barely two palm size little baby.
Little baby! The delighted, oh, a baby!
I gave Titus a fright. Not a fright. I think he was genuinely concerned for my well-being because I found this baby out in the wilds around here.
I mean, not the strangest spot to find a wild badger, but
A little
odd.
bit, because this is from apparently not this area of the world. According to Titus,
All
at
right.
least. Would you like to hold her? With the grin of, I know you're not going to say no.
How dare you read her like a book? Oh, all right,
It's not even
sure.
a book at this point. It's a pamphlet.
A
Leave
one-page
her
pamphlet.
alone, you bastard!
No, it's not a
Front and
pamphlet, it's a
back, that's it.
storybook on pop-up.
See, I'll kill you, my love.
You can try.
It's a flashcard.
Stop bullying her. God damn, I'll leave this
No,
call.
you called me a slur.
You started it.
When no one was around. It's not even on recording. You Canadian asshole. Motherfucker. The first time I tell you to put some fucking oomph in it, and you did.
Flat and easy.
No, stop it. Stop bullying her. That one's not even true.
I don't know what the
Orlain,
fuck
she
that
might
means.
For Orlain, she might be easy, but not flat.
God damn.
Someone explain this to me. The fuck does flat and easy mean? Hold on, Dan's typing. Fuck it. I'm just gonna Google it.
No, don't. It's bad.
Flat and easy.
Oh my God. But yes, Aurelia would very much like to hold the baby.
The smallest baby who is very grouchy about not being in warmth anymore.
Dad.
She'll be alright. This is just Aurelia.
The yawning. Bed. Doing the little reaches for your fucking hair because you've merited this. So I'm following along.
Yes, yes. Back to bed in a moment. Now, if you'll give me a second, get acquainted with Aurelia. And just pat on
Staring.
Cece's head.
Staring.
The baby! What does Aurelia do?
The gentlest little scratches on the baby's head.
Orlain's just gonna walk away for a bit and go to try and get some proper food in a satchel, like wrapped up and proper for their trip to the place, the town.
Archton.
Yep,
Or Archdale.
Archton.
I had it written down and I ignored it. Damn.
But yep. What is the rest of the guys doing while Aurelia is captivated?
Agate.
Yes.
Good morning.
Good
What are you
morning.
doing? Morning forces you awake.
Well, when you say morning, what time is like roughly?
8. And as you awake, you just hear ting. Good morning from your gem.
Just taps the gem like a snooze button.
Ow. I'm kidding. That doesn't hurt.
5 more minutes.
You said that 15 minutes ago, friend.
Well, then it has to be an even 20 minutes.
Time to get up. You know you must. Come on, come on.
Fine. He does kind of just swing his legs over the edge of the bed, stands up, takes a couple steps, and sits back down.
You let someone hold my gem, darling. You need to get up, be active, walk around.
I'm always active.
But are you walking?
Not currently.
Mm.
I suppose I should get something to eat. Some
Yes,
breakfast.
good.
I'm assuming everyone else up here is currently asleep.
Not Tryphon.
What is
Prolonged eye
Tryphon
contact.
doing awake?
Well, he was trying to get some more sleep, but right now he's just staring at Agate because Agate's talking to the gym again. I'm assuming out loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Tryphon is very much staring at Agate right now.
And he looks. Just prolonged eye contact.
The longest eye contact.
You don't think I'm crazy, right?
Well, you might want to keep the talking to yourself down a little bit lower volume.
I'm not talking to myself. I'm talking to the gem.
And I can't hear the gym.
Pretty good idea. Last time someone heard me other than you, they were driven to drinking.
Don't tempt me.
Oh, please, you know you're not allowed to drink.
Not alcohol, no. I'm sure I can find something else to drink.
No response.
Does sigh and just starts walking towards the stairs.
Tryphon, you're a rogue right now, right?
Yeah.
Any clothing changes?
Well, his tunic is definitely not as long as it was before. It's more hip length than anything. It looks more like a shirt
All right.
than a cloak. I guess you could call it. I don't fucking know.
I believe what you just described is a tunic.
But not any extravagant changes to his outfit. He is still a very practical type of character. But it's obvious that, actually, it's probably a bit more form-fitting, too.
All right. more form-fitting. So, a form-fitting tunic. Any color changes, or are we rocking the same?
We're rocking the same green.
All right.
Green over white undershirt sort of thing.
Oh my god, you're Link. Cool.
Listen, we already went over this before. Let's not bring it up again.
I literally asked you for a change of clothes, and you said Twilight Princess, Wind Waker. Okay.
He's been green. Thank God he's not a fucking blonde.
Thank God he doesn't go Super Saiyan.
Please, please stop bullying my boy.
Stop having a bullyable boy.
I am going to end all of you.
What did I do?
Prolonged eye contact. So. As you both kind of come down the stairs, you guys see Orlain starting to put stuff together. Now I've got a message that they were going to make num-nums real quick, so we'll not focus on them.
Hey, Aurelia. Go jump in a lava pit.
With a chicken.
I will say it's more of a sleeveless overshirt, which isn't really changing the allegations any, but fuck you guys.
Yeah. Okay, so going forward, what does everybody have for breakfast real quick outside of Dein, who we will cut to? Are you still drinking?
In game or out?
I
Oh my
shudder
God.
to find the answer of either.
I just thought I should preface.
Surprise me. Oh wait,
Yes.
both answers are yes. Yeah.
Well, he took the last bit of his gin from his flask, and he had that with breakfast. And then, what was it? I am not drinking. Player is not drinking.
All right.
That may change throughout the night, however. And Dane is existing. You can continue elsewhere.
Alrighty, alrighty. We will not actually move from you just yet, as you feel a little buzz from the scroll you were given.
Oh, okay. I was like, there's no way Dane's got a buzz. He's barely had any compared to Orlain.
I meant like a phone buzz, you whore.
Yeah, I know. He's calling me a whore. Actually, no, that fits.
I ain't calling you a truth.
Dane's gonna like pull out the scroll and just like put it down next to what was it? His regular like note-taking armaments, I'll call them for right now.
All right.
Because he kind of had them set out when it was just him and Orlain. So he just kind of puts it above his notebook.
So you put the scroll above your notebook real quick, or no, the alcohol above your notebook.
He puts the scroll above his notebook. His flask is like in a pocket right over his heart.
All right. So you pull up the scroll, put it over your notebook. Do you unfurl it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You see the words shining, as if it's like, hey, full Navi style. Hey, listen. And it begins Is this the first time you've read this?
No, this would have been like the second time he's read this.
This time there is a change.
Okay.
A bird is missing. Find us. Hunt it.
So it's gone from scouting to it is a guaranteed kill this and find this.
As if something has reached out to you and said, help.
All right. Dane's gonna finish up his breakfast real quick and then pack up his stuff. Right. We need to move out sooner rather than later. I wonder, what does Dane walk into?
What's everybody doing as Dane walks in? Yeah, that's a good question. Fuck. There we go. I moved the map. Hello, child. Why are you staring at me from under my desk?
Pause. No, not actually. Not actually. Alright.
My cat.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Just tracing. So Dane probably still sees the still tipsy Orlain, sees the sees the new outfit of Tryphon. Probably doesn't clock it, honestly. It is Dane. Sees Agate. Sees Cece and Aurelia. Where's the badger right now?
Currently popping out of the bun on top of Orlain's head.
I see.
I thought Aurelia still had the baby.
Oh, right. It's currently in Aurelia's hands, reaching for Orlain, like, bed, but you cannot understand it, so it's just making little whines.
I will state Aurelia is like very, very quietly like reassuring it and giving it little scritches. The baby.
I will say, Aurelia, you're probably the first to clock it. Dane looks a lot younger. Just like, generally, he's not as thick built as he usually is. He's a lot more, I'll say, dexterous looking. More like thinly muscled.
So he's a
Well,
twink.
Points at Yufi.
He's
Points
not a
at
twink.
Yufi.
No.
Get the sticker. Aurelia's just in the mindset of, yeah, this might as well happen. This is like the 5th time this has happened.
You have access to this sticker. It's in this server.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
it's funnier to make
Boy.
you do it.
He's not Tryphon built. I just want to make that clear. He's more lumberjack built.
I'm just gonna fuck it. Iris pop off.
I don't even have context for that.
No, you don't. And the people who do have context for it have. It's simply because I said, you know what you should do? Draw a chibi version of just Iris doing that.
Hitting the nene like it's no one's business. I see that, yeah.
Small English girl hitting the nene like nobody can stop her.
Okay.
Who needs to drink when you have me as a friend?
I
You're the one who drives me to drink.
Hey, don't stack the debuff.
That's what I'm here for.
Hey.
Basically, he's not his average self, and if anything, he's still in his same like what was it, grays, browns, and blacks, kind of just like general outfit. But you do see he has kind of a lighter tone undershirt, and with a patch of color underneath his regularly brown coat. It's well hidden though. He looks like he's in his early 20s. A lot younger. It's still very clearly Dein though. It's this chiseled face, almost stone-like. And he's just kind of lively moving over in your direction. Morning,
Nod of
Aurelia.
hello, yes, I see you.
Are you ready for today's outing?
As ready as I'm going to be, I think.
Good. I just received a notion of us may needing to leave sooner rather than later. So, you probably woke up not too long ago, but if I can ask, try to make haste.
I'll do my best.
Thank you. Can I also hold the badger?
Leans to look at Orlain. Orlain, can Dane hold Almine? Almine? How do you say that? Out of character.
Name, but with an L in front of it.
Almane. Okay. I just leans over to Orlain and just, Orlain, can Dane hold Almane?
I believe Orlain is still getting num-nums.
Oh no, my
My
beloved.
bad. Not
I mean-
make num-nums.
I mean, I did see him. Oh, yep, there he goes back to his room.
Hearing.
Why'd that take people out?
What happened?
No, I've
don't
just
think
got a
so.
cough, my guy.
Unfortunate.
What I miss? I actually went to go get food this time.
Dane asked to hold the baby, and Aurelia responded by asking Orlain if Dane can hold the baby.
You get the response of course, Verisir.
a pause.
Floating question mark. What?
Elven, it's Elven.
Is it fucking Elven for my crush or some shit?
Mm-mm.
What does it mean?
It's the same thing he calls Noctis in the city.
Oh, it means my friend.
My friend slash
Yeah,
my brother.
I believe that was towards Dane. Aurelia will just hand the baby to Dane, very gently, very carefully.
Thing kind of picks up Almanae in one hand and just kind of stashes them in their coat.
Be gone. Vanished.
I should state, it's like on the opposite side of where they keep the flask, so it's like not their left breast pocket, but their right breast pocket.
A cozy little knapsack for your cozy little guy.
Exactly.
Just
A backpack for his applesauce.
who gave him applesauce? No, not falling for that.
Um,
Almanac kind of just takes it and goes, "Father, okay," and falls to bed.
Yes.
Aurelia watching that and just goes, "Don't forget to return her to Orlain before we leave."
I don't think they'd let me forget.
I sure
Fair
won't.
enough.
Do you get too close to Orlain?
Yes.
Small reach from the pocket, just the smallest little hand, reaching for the bun, and then just weakly gives up.
There's light scratching within the pocket.
Only pet owners will understand this. It's that feeling of when you realize too late that the claws are too sharp, and it's like, ah, my tit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you get a claw in your chest, and it's just like, okay, it's here now.
Yep, I can feel that. It's not that deep of a pocket. It's like, I think it would be enough to where their head is just poking out constantly.
A little knapsack for our cozy little boy.
You've said that, yes. It is canon. It is a little knapsack for the cozy little boy.
I love this. I love how everyone just looked at Almanac and went, ah, yes. The child. Like,
But what was it? Dane kind of like makes his way past Orlain, kind of not avoiding, but just walks past, not really acknowledging Orlain. And like goes right up to Tryphon and it's like, Tryphon, how long do you need to prepare before we go out today?
Sorry, excuse me. Big yawn. Anyways,
In character, fair.
but no, Tryphon does take a moment to think. It's just I shouldn't need very long. Are we
I
already
was
going to be leaving?
I was given a notification that we might need to leave in haste. So the sooner the better. I've already notified Aurelia, and I will get my things together, and we can head out.
All right. Then I guess I'll do the same.
Thank you. See Dane just kind of like walk briskly off to more or less go start like fixing his things together.
All right.
And I assume Almanac is just like practically in heaven in Dane's pocket of all places, considering how just warm he is.
Hold on. We're pausing. Apparently, Agate found a massive bunny.
Benoy.
You gotta say it right. They said they called it banani.
Benoy.
Banani.
Banani.
Banani. All right, we held for the banani. So a little bit of heaven, a little bit of hell. Mainly because heaven is like, yes, I can rest. Hell because I'm not curled in the fur that is Orlain's hair.
The nest.
Yes, that's the word. Thank you.
Ugh.
He does have a lot of hair when it's not tucked up into a bun.
It's the fact that there's so much in the bun right now that is making it the perfect nest.
It's baby hours.
Absolutely. Is where he rests in.
He's just a baby. But
He
anyway,
is, and he enjoys his places.
but or I think Orlain at this point notices Agate because I'm finally done having proper food. And just goes, "Oh, there you are. You're awake."
Well, yes. Unless this is a dream, in which case I would like to not wake up.
Well, that's rather sad. Would you like to join me on a walk with my cousin and friend?
Your cousin.
Yes.
A small ping. Someone related who's not related.
I
Directly.
know. I know what a cousin is.
And here I thought you forgot our lessons.
You've met Rook, yes?
Would I have met Rook?
Yes. Though you may not be legs, you have definitely met Hot Rod because he was more or less around when you showed up.
He's my cousin. But the office stands. Would you like to join us? We're going to a nearby town.
How far is the town?
He thinks for a moment because he's still sluggish from being tipsy. And then goes, quarter day's journey? 6 hours?
Sure, I've got nothing better to do.
Excellent. We can bond on the way. Or something like that. And then I
There's
feel...
like this half
Yeah.
frown. Just
And I feel like there's like the dad/mom instinct of, oh, one of my unruly children is trying to get past me with just having a bagel in their mouth, and turns towards Tryphon. Does Tryphon only have like a miniature cake in his mouth?
Yeah.
Agate's not much better.
2 unruly children. Tryphon,
What?
you need more than that.
He grabs a second little breakfast cake.
No! Fucking reaches up, smack.
You said more. This is more. It's a second one.
Get a proper meal before you leave. That goes for all of you. Looks at Aurelia, who's probably just sadly sitting there because the baby is no longer with her.
Only a little sads.
Aurelia,
As-
get something to eat.
Thumbs up.
Now. You're headed out from what I hear.
Yes, yes.
Thank you.
Tryphon picking up a bagel.
Bonk.
2 bagel.
No!
No.
Souls of the innocent. Get your
Bagel.
emo ass out of here.
Derek Adderlane.
Souls of the innocent. A bagel. 2 bagels.
Please. Anyway.
Yeah. Okay, so with that, I will ask the group that is heading out with Dane. Do any of you pack anything for your trips?
I don't know if Tryphon even has anything to pack.
You are at a base that allows you basic supplies.
Okay, so probably some extra health potions then.
Okay.
Dane packs another bottle of gin.
We have
Of course he does.
15.
I was about to say it, but you know what? Yeah, you do have 15 unused health potions.
Yeah,
So
and now
you-
Tryphon's making sure he has some on hand in case he can't get to the 15 of them.
I think Dane has a couple of them because of Titus.
Please
don't
keep
you-
track of this. Please.
I know, I'm looking through my notes right now. Yes, I have 3 from Titus.
Victory!
I have 3 regular ones.
So
3!
Reach! I'm free!
what the fuck was that?
To see you, Martha!
Who's Martha? What's happening?
God damn it, not again, Marvin!
Cupronickel, no! Count 'em, 3 health potions.
All I can
Okay.
say is Tryphon has had multiple times where he's needed to get a health potion, and nobody seems to remember they exist.
So, what I'm hearing is, of the technically 18 pile, you're putting 2 into your own inventory.
Yes.
Alright. So please subtract the pile from 15 to 13, or
It's
as
just kind
Tryphon
of
is
amorphous
putting them
blob
into...
area.
Huh?
Nothing, I was just making a comment.
Alright. So go ahead and... No. 15 minus 2 is 13.
And that would be potion of healing, technically.
Yes, potion of healing. No. Tryphon's taking 2. Dane has 3.
Yeah.
Dane gathered 3 in some middle ground, or has 3 of the total of 15. And Tryphon is putting 2 in the inventory. Aurelia, do you do the same? You are going with them. This would be a horrible time for me to figure out that you're the one holding the 15.
I mean, I'm not,
Oh, probably be
despite the
Orlain.
fact I have the apparently team bag of holding. No, I've just got the greater healing potion.
Alright. What else do you guys pack?
I already said Dane packs another bottle of gin.
Yes.
Let's see.
Alcohol.
Yeah. Dane definitely packs his riding gear, obviously.
So your riding gear.
trying to think what else.
When Orlain isn't looking, 3 more breakfast cakes.
Stealth
Are
check.
there just... This is gonna sound really random.
Yeah.
Are there any leather straps just anywhere? Like long leather straps?
Leather straps specifically in the engineers area? You'd have to ask Rook.
Okay.
Because I think the answer is yes, but you need to get them from him because he's got that mechanicstism where it's like, I put these things where I remember I put them. Not
It's
where
organized
they
chaos.
Yes. Absolutely. Ooh, that's not moving. That's a guy.
Huh?
I went to move the map and I just flung this poor man right here into the bed.
Pull the Tala. Gotcha.
Yeah. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that's what it's called.
Gotta watch it happen too.
I've absolutely done it more than her, but I'm still called that. Okay, so you go up to you go
Rook
up
and
to
Gallant, yeah.
Yeah. You currently catch them working on Rumble. Who immediately This is the first time in canon you have realized that this thing is sentient as it rears its head to look at you.
Dane's
And
not
then-
even paying attention to that. He's currently singular focused on like the ideas currently running through his head. Rook can probably clock that he looks different, but Dane currently does not give a shit. Because Dane is thinking on, okay, I need some, what was it? Special supplies.
Yeah, what do you need?
I need leather straps.
Length and width.
The longest you got. And maybe a few.
Width.
Give or take 1.5 to 3 inches.
Hands you a knife. Rolls in the barn.
Pulls out kukri. I got it. Thank you. Alright. So yeah, Dane's just gonna go and do that real quick.
And lo and behold.
Is it like all the way in the back, or?
Do you ask anybody as you go, or do you just? Yeah, I noticed it too, Tryphon. Motherfucker went the long route to think about it.
Listen, I don't trust the doors that are put down anymore, alright?
Where did Dane go? Oh, never mind, there he is. He blended in. Yeah, okay, I see you. Calm down, calm down! Calm down. Sit. Heal. Fuck off.
No.
Did you ask anybody where specifically, or are you just looking around the barn?
I mean, Dane would have, like, expected, what was it? Rook to tell him, like, exactly in the barn where it was, but I'm just gonna play it like Dane didn't, because I didn't. I probably should have, but I didn't. So yeah, Dane's just gonna go looking around.
Give me an investigation.
Completely fine with me, because I have a pretty decent mod in that. 13. And he's looking for like a roll of leather, so it's not going to be too hard to find, I presume. Unless there's a lot of in here, which I don't think there is. Or at least, like...
A roll of leather you do not see outwardly, but you do see a couple boxes that are scribbled in Elvish. That with quick investigation you can realize, oh, here's a shit, and it's just
Quick investigation, also a little bit of dwarvish cussing.
Yep. A width of 12 inches and a seemingly maybe 3 to 4 foot roll of leather is in the box, set along with 2 others.
Is there any rope instead about?
Not in this box.
Yeah, that not in the box, but like just generally about in the area.
I mean, there's probably some ropes over here in these boxes for stable hands.
That'd be perfect. Okay, so Dane's gonna cut off about like 4 straps, about like maybe an inch and a half worth of the maximum length he can, and then he's gonna walk over and grab like a coil of rope, and he's gonna go and pack that.
Okay.
And one last thing, I'd assume that just based off regular D&D things, everyone has a as a set of pitons.
Pitons. What is a piton?
Climbing gear. Basically, you implant it into the rock, and it creates a kind of base for you.
Gotcha. Yeah,
He's gonna
okay.
pack like a set of those in there, maybe 2.
All right.
Oh, shoot. I think that's all he needs to set for right now.
Alrighty then. You collect that gear. Add that to your inventory, please.
Will do. How long exactly are the leather straps, just so I know?
The what?
The leather straps.
How long did you cut them? Because you had these.
The maximum length he could.
They were about 3-4 feet long, curled up into one roll, because they were 12 inches wide.
Yeah, okay. So
I would say to safely add a 3 to 4 foot long roll that's about 12 inches to the length that you desired, which was what again?
the length would be the maximum he could grab. The thickness is about 1.5 inches.
So, okay, yeah, you probably need to segment it up into at least I'll be generous and say a foot each length.
Okay. I guess I can work with this. Okay.
Unless I'm thinking of measurements wrong.
Length is in like basically I'm trying to create long thin straps.
I think yeah, a foot would do that, wouldn't it?
A foot in length?
Yes.
That's a bit short, but I can work with it.
Well, you have the whole 3 to 4 feet, so you'd probably be the one cutting it up into the appropriate lengths that you need. Because if you're keeping it as the full 3 to 4 feet, it's gonna be kind of wiggly. It's gonna be hard to coil up. Is my only concern. Unless you're crafting these straps right the fuck now.
Just
Sounds
cutting
weird.
through the leather real quick and then creating like these long straps.
All right. Okay, I gotcha.
Like he's taking what he needs, rolling up the rest of it, and then leaving it for Rook, taking the long leather straps and just going and doing what he needs.
Okay. I think I got you. Yeah, okay.
Okay. Got that. Mhm.
If she fits, she sits.
Okay, I think I should have everything I need other than snacks, but that can be remedied. Dein is good.
All right. Tryphon and Aurelia, do you guys do any prep work, such as what Dane did, or anything of your own creation?
Aside
Each.
from. Huh?
Oh shit, my bad.
Dane needs to be muted. Yep.
Yeah. But no, aside from the potions and probably some extra rations, I genuinely don't know what else Tryphon would pack.
All right.
So you pack extra rations and the potions.
Yeah.
Okay. Aurelia, what do you pack?
Probably whatever's normally in her bag.
Okay. Which would be
Standard
snack.
D&D gear? What do you want from me here, bud?
I don't know. I'm just asking to see if you do something special or not. Because sometimes you surprise me, and pull a fucking. Okay, we're just doing this fist fight bullshit. No moving. Just fuck you. Stab, stab, stab. And then you stare at me and be like, "You just described the color blue for a purple picture. What's happening?" So. Nia, stop telling Tala to pack war crimes.
No, that's culinary crimes. There's a difference.
Yeah, no, that is a culinary crime. Also, what the fuck do you think the rations are?
No. Evil. All right. So, you guys pack your bags. CC will attempt to look at you, Aurelia, and go, "Come with."
Yes, hi.
Like that pawing nature of, "Bring
Hi,
me along."
baby.
Gently pats and goes, "No, babies stay here where they are safe."
I have been gifted a very sleepy baby.
Is it the one that was between? Rin?
Yes. Yes, Rin said, "Take this child."
It is. The child is in egg mode, so that fits. Okay, Aurelia and Tryphon, if you guys are done packing, you may go with Dane. You may move to Dane and head out whenever you're ready. Again, Aurelia, you're saying no to the baby.
Yeah, baby stays here.
Did Dane give
I was
the
about to
baby
say
back?
I'm gonna go. I already knew what you were about to say. What was it? After seeing those two approach, Dane is going to briskly walk back, kind of gently pull. What was it? The badger by the nape of its neck, just like gently out of his pocket,
Evil.
and then what? Okay.
You can't hear this. This is just for Elaine's torment.
And gently puts it on Orlain's head when they're not really paying attention, and quickly walks back out.
What?
Orlain does the thing of like, oh, it's probably easier for the baby to get comfortable if I redo my hair. And Agate just sees like there is either a pin or like a ponytail braid or something like that. But it as soon as he like basically undoes one strand of it, the entire like waist length hair of like oranges and whites kind of falls down and there's a streak of black through the hair. And just, alright, gotta redo this now.
One thing before Dane leaves, I forgot to say this. Before he leaves, he kind of just like whispers to Orlain, "I'm taking my last bottle of gin. Try not to drink anymore while I'm gone."
No problem.
And then he walks off. Alright. We need to head out now. I know where we're going. Let's head out.
Alright, lead the way.
Alright. The Dane group is heading out.
Now,
Yes.
this next part, you guys will simply be invisible, and we'll be using Theater of the Mind. And I want you all to know that this is the fucking song that just came on with Dane's group heading out. And I'm so concerned.
Good.
Yeah, because it would be a Percival fucking Derolo kind of motherfucker. You guys, you remember where to go, right, Dane?
Yeah. He's heading towards the forest. Or he's heading towards like the outskirts of the forest, like where it meets some of the hills. And they're looking for a Hydra and a set of twins of what was it? It was a Twilight and a God bless. It was a Twilight and then it was the
Twilight Raven.
Dusk. The Dusk and Twilight Raven.
All right.
And what was it? One of them was apparently alleged to be missing, and Titus sent the group out there to check if what was it? The Hydra appearing had something to do with that problem.
As you kind of traverse through this area, you guys have had your short rest and your long rest, so you're at full HP. You all packed snacks, supplies, everything, whatnot. You are currently moving through areas you've already been before, and at some point, the paper begins to shake again. Do you bring it out?
Yeah, he's gonna bring it out and be like, okay.
Very origami style, it folds into an arrow and floats in your hand like a compass, leading you, quest marker style.
Dane's gonna just shrug and just start heading in that direction. Be like, all right, we have a compass now then.
Convenient.
Tryphon, Aurelia, with no verbal update, you watch Dane pull out a piece of paper. It folds itself into an arrow, and Dane just follows where it's pointing.
Yeah, Tryphon does raise the brow at that, just like, okay, convenient, but I guess we're just going now.
I was told it was in this area. I was not told that the orifice of whatever is speaking to us would point us in this way, but if it's leading us in the right direction, I'm not one to argue.
Not saying to argue, just did not expect a piece of paper to do that.
I was not either, but anything that helps, I will gladly take advantage of.
All right. Let's see where this takes us.
As you do follow, yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It begins leading you towards this large tree. The tree itself seems utterly empty, and it is as empty as it seems, it's almost familiar to you, Dane. Though not with these petals of pink, but rather this snow drawn around it, you recognize this tree. And I thought I updated the map. I did not, so we're just gonna keep going with the theater of mind. This is. Please pretend that there is snow all around this area, and it's not Yuki and everything. Please pretend this is snow drawn and everything else, please.
Please, pretty please.
With cherries on top.
No.
Yes, I found a multiplier. Please place yourselves about wherever you actually feel like you would be coming from.
Small.
Small. There you go.
Small.
Small. Hold on. Biblically accurate.
Aurelia's the same height as
I was about to
Tryphon. What
say,
the
yeah.
fuck?
Actually, yeah. Let me quickly. There we go.
You're gonna got blood.
What the fuck was that?
Nothing.
I think that was a sneeze.
It sounded like a curse.
It sounded like fucking something you'd find out of the Necronomicon.
I feel like Dane just put a fucking reverse, hit the fucking Uno reverse on his words.
Yeah.
Did you curse us? Is
No.
that what you did?
I did not curse you all.
Oh fuck! It's me.
Bro, you're cursed enough already. I don't need to give you more.
Damn you! Damn. Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, that was a little bit too.
Nah, you good. You valid.
Okay.
So the three of you come up to this snow-ridden tree. Power of brainwaves, power of the brainwaves. Pretend. A snow-covered tree that Dane you find all too familiar. What is everybody's passive perception?
16.
So it's 24 now.
Uh, 19.
Expertise for the win.
Okay, what was that, Taylor?
19.
19, 16, 24. Got it. Dane, you're the last one to actually catch it, but there is somebody behind the tree. As
What are we looking at here?
the tree, the sides of this tree expand with great feathers flapping about, and a caw rings out. It's a bird,
Very large.
speaking
bird.
almost. Turn Dane up. It's twice I've seen him speak and not heard him. Okay. These wings expand. These raven wings expand from behind it and then settle. Do you all do something, or do you wait for something to happen?
Dane's gonna just peer around the tree, keeping a little bit of a distance. Ooh.
Holding on his arm and watching the bird kind of open and close its mouth, you see right now the elven man you met before. The one who doesn't really speak.
Rhino.
No response.
Well, that tracks for him.
Real quick, what's your passive insight?
My passive insight for Bard is 16 as well.
Oh fuck, he's got his AirPods in, man. Like it's literally in his character art. He's got earbuds in.
God.
Mine's 19.
Yeah, Tryphon, you catch it as well. Aurelia, do you anything? You follow them,
No.
or do you sort of? Okay.
Just sort of watching.
Dane kind of like waves a bit to see if he can grab like Rhinel's attention.
Okay. You're waving.
Yeah.
His eyes snap to you.
Like
And
I'm
for a-
like he's not trying to spook him.
Yeah, it's that instant of like, I'm not trying to spook this person. Oh, I came up from behind. And then they just kind of calm down a bit, and he just waves to you.
I'm guessing Dane can like fully see the raven now.
Yes. The raven is currently resting on his arm. It is much bigger than your average raven. It's like a raven, but the size of an owl, almost. Like a fully grown owl.
Yeah, that's a pretty large raven.
If, what kind of owl? Because
Shit.
burrowing owls
I don't
are
know.
very small.
No, not owlbear rodeo.
Hmm.
Types of owls. I'll say,
Yeah, I was thinking a barn owl.
yeah, like a barn owl fits, or rather a snowy owl for this setting, to be thematically funny. So it is a raven the size of an owl, and it's sort of resting on his arm, waiting for something. As it continues to open and close its wings, kind of opening and closing its beak, trying to speak almost, but right now does not respond.
Dane kind of like gestures a little bit to the owl, just kind of like
Raven.
raven. Thank you. Like, what's going on here?
He signs. Don't know.
I've come out on a quest to try and find the other one. I was told that Hydra moved in not too long ago.
As you mentioned, the other one and the Hydra, this raven snaps to you and spreads its wings, fluttering and rushing towards you. What do you do?
Thing's gonna dodge.
You try to dodge. It's going to try to grab onto your arm. Give me a dex save, please.
That is very possible. Damn.
Ignore my... okay. 11 versus a... Yeah, you beat it.
Just barely.
Just barely. And like it kind of you whiff it as it kind of scrapes its claws, and you can just for a moment hear. My bad. Mike didn't pick that up. You just hear this, and it turns and begins to try to go at your arm again.
Dane kind of looks at Ryanel, just like, what the hell is this?
Shrugs.
I just want to make sure I have this spell, because I did take it. Or at least I thought I took it. Or did I take that? Another one. I did. Let's go. Dane's gonna cast Speak with Animals on himself.
Alright. You cast Speak with Animals, and you... What do you do after you doing that? As this...
I'm assuming the raven
hear-
is still, like, rushing me.
Yes, it is rushing to grab onto your arm.
Is it-
At this point, it will notice Tryphon and Aurelia by proxy. Do you dodge it again?
Is it screaming anything at me, or is it just, like, it's trying to get at me?
It's... Even though you have Speak with Animals up, it's not saying anything you can understand. It is speaking in like that distorted, unrecognizable tongue while still talons out trying to reach for you.
Wait. Calm for a moment. We've come to take care of the Hydra. Eliminate it if it goes badly, but we're trying to help. And like put both of his hands out, just like trying to create like a stop motion.
It listens and begins turning its head, eye facing you, eye to Aurelia, to a Tryphon, and then it starts hopping like it's gonna bounce again. Oh, horrible choice of words.
Can you stop trying to attack us?
Twitches its head. Almost offendedly.
Dane's gonna look back to Rhino like, what the fuck?
Aurelia and Tryphon, what are you two doing?
Aside from watching whatever the hell this is happening. But no. Shit. Tryphon's mostly looking around, seeing if there's any traces of this Hydra that Dane's mentioned.
hefty bird.
Hefty,
God
hefty, hefty.
damn you, Cupronickel. So, give me a general investigation check, and while you do that, Aurelia, are you doing anything? This bird is full on looking at you and Tryphon, by the way.
Just sort of watching confusedly.
That's a nat fucking 20.
Hell yeah.
There's a nest among the tree. It has been ripped apart, and there is a loose, sort of half-chewed feather in there. And what seems to be, with a nat 20, you do see a trail of where a hydra could have gone. But you also see that this bird is somewhat injured from what is more than likely an attempt to fight this creature. Fight this hydra that took its ally, its friend. And lastly, you notice, with a nat 20, the remnants of eldritch energy loosely placed around the world from this area and still sort of emanating from one point where Rhinell is standing. And the more you try to look at Rhinell, the harder it is to focus on things. It's like, hey, look over there. Trees. Nope. You know?
No, just hold on. Wait, no, but that's a squirrel right there. Now, hold on a minute.
I got focus on the dude. Focus on the dude. That is not native to this land. What's it doing over here? I'm not Titus. Focus on the dude. As you are looking,
Titus
and
confirmed
pertaining-
autistic, but specifically for things that are native to any region.
What the fuck?
Anyways.
What the fuck is a southern? Why is this desert fucking swamp marshland motherfucker here in the snow? Ugh. You what am I say? You absorb all this information, and last we'll come back to you, Aurelia. You were just watching all this, like checking out this weird fucking bird.
Yep.
It is, the more you stare at it, the more it stares back at you, kind of bouncing between places, trying its best to kind of convey something, and eventually locking eyes with you. It's going to start flapping its wings again, like kind of extending and flapping its wings, doing little stamps in place. Do you want to give me an animal handling check, or would you just like to know a thing?
I was about to say, I feel like Aurelia knows what's about to happen. I feel like she's been around enough rangers and druids to know, oh, this thing wants to land on one of our arms.
I was actually going to say, you've been around CC for long enough to know that the little winged creatures will pitter-patter before reaching to climb something. But yes, that does fit as well.
Yeah. One of those automatic, like, hesitant arm up, like, is this what you want?
Fucking like a blur in the sky.
Oh, 1 second.
Dude. Yes. Oh, I believe the real pet has gotten jealous of all the fluffy nature that Aurelia has been given.
I was just brought a cupcake.
Ooh, cupcake.
Ooh.
Yes,
I was wrong.
yes.
Still.
But yeah, I missed part of what you said near the end. Could you repeat yourself?
Like a blur in the sky. Neum. Right down. It's on your arm. It has landed on your arm, and whatever eldritch horror it had been saying before translates instantly to common. It has stolen my ally, stolen my friend. You must help. Help me. Oh, we've got a yawn. We've got a little yawn in Orlain.
Yes, sleepy, sweetie. uh. Okie dokie. Long pause, looking at the bird, and just, I believe that's what we're here to do. Dein, the bird wants our help.
Can you say that's what I've been trying to say?
Well, I said I believe that's what we're here to do. Also, you're horribly bad at reading animal body language.
A talent you can prosper at later. Please, my ally is in need. Inform of your friends. The Hydra has retreated. You must find it. It has gone back to its lair of the mountain. Please.
Speaking of which, where is the path that Tryphon saw of the Hydra? Okay.
Destroyed nest leading this way.
Oh, he's going
Going
to take
to,
a closer look at that.
Attach the bird to Aurelia so she can walk this way. The bird says that its ally has been stolen by the Hydra, and that we need to help and follow the Hydra and figure out where it went.
Tryphon just looking back at Aurelia after confirming on the ground the tracks of the Hydra, just pretty sure it went this way.
So Dein is just getting none of this. I just want to make that clear. Other than what's Aurelia telling him.
Yes. Yeah, I will. If you want to give me an Arcana check, you are very Arcana balanced.
I only have a +2 in that right now. Sure. Nothing bad can come out of the roll, hopefully. That's an 8.
Roll one more time as Rhinel moves and hand on your shoulder. Pat, pat.
That's a lot better.
The Rhinel pity! The creature does not speak any known language. It seems to be fluctuating mana into its claws and talons. Through physical connection, it is able to understand and share its... That's why speak with animals didn't work. This is no animal.
Frustration. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, blame... You have only yourself to blame for the rules as written, motherfucker!
For the rules I don't know. No, I'm kidding. Okay.
No, but yeah, so right now it's kind of pat, and you're like, what do you do? Oh! And he just gives you a nod.
Listen,
and he will
Dein
look
was
at-
doing what I thought was logical. Anyway.
Yeah, no, absolutely. You were on the right track. You just did not. The fact that you succeeded the dex save was hilariously like it was dex versus dex.
Yeah.
It was on the right track, but to the wrong destination.
Exactly.
Oh man, if I fail this, I'll have my answers. Bullshit. Neo bullshit, you know?
Yeah.
You're good.
All right.
Going forward. Right now, just tap your shoulder again.
Dein looks over in his direction, just like, yes.
Signing. run in again, have we?
And you said we shouldn't meet twice.
Bad luck for a Reaper to be met twice.
Luck is what you make of it. I think it will be fine. What are you doing here, though?
Hunting.
Same as us?
Headshake. My prey is known to be around 2 ravens. She is old, but mighty legends of her.
Dane's gonna look up at the tree. Maybe if you help us, we can help you.
Roll persuasion.
Lucky. Oh. +7, motherfucker.
What'd you roll?
Damn. I have a +7 of that and everything. Shit.
11. He looks contemplative. Like, maybe. And he continues to think on it. And he asked you one question. Death follows. Are you willing to chance it?
I think Dane says without hesitation, I am willing to chance it. I would need to ask the others.
Just to you, his mouth opens. Give me a wisdom saving throw as he says, ask quickly.
Oh, Jesus. 13. Unlucky.
You are compelled to rush and run to ask Tryphon and Aurelia these questions. And if you feel this urge that if you can't fight it, it might hurt. So since you have failed the wisdom save, you are rushing to do this. And I would like
I think Dane just like,
yeah.
what was it? His first instinct is just to not shout, but ask loudly. Tryphon, Aurelia, would you mind helping Rhinel with another task after this?
I guess so.
I mean, if we've got the time, sure.
Death does follow with his request. That is what he told me.
Absolutely baffled Aurelia looking with the energy of, isn't that what we do? We're in the middle of a war. What the hell else would happen?
She has a point.
Dane just kind of shrugs in Rhinel's direction.
Smiles and gives you thumbs up. Rhinel has temporarily joined you guys.
Let's go!
Acquired. One potential Grim Reaper. That in your inventory,
Hey.
kids.
Hey, what you got over there? Very much, you're not gonna get this, Dane. Add to your inventory,
Jesus.
request, Rhinel.
As a bonus action, you can request for one time per combat, you can essentially press triangle for Rhinel, and like he will do an action that will alter or change the battle course for one attack.
Jesus. Okay.
It is a guaranteed hit. You just need to use it. Aurelia did this with the Red Oak motherfucker. Beat the shit out of him, and then had Galen come up and go, boom.
Love that.
I will say, before, what was it? We head out. What was it called? To follow the Hydra and do all that. And after saying thank you to Rhinel, Dein is going to quickly and just efficiently set up the little mirror just to get a glimpse of the Hydra, like the recall mirror, and basically see the Hydra that they are going to be dealing with.
All right. Go ahead and roll me. You can either all roll. Are you gonna ask any of the group for help, or are you just gonna roll this by yourself?
I think Dein would just like quickly set it up by himself because they're like Aurelia's distracted by the Raven at the moment. Tryphon's currently tracking the beast, and Rhinel is just being Rhinel.
Rhinel is currently just watching you do this. So you set it up. Go ahead and roll me history.
Gotcha. What do I have in that? Okay. Ten. Middle of the pack.
You set it up, and you begin to channel the mana through it. There, you see the nest with both ravens, these owl-sized creatures, nesting and kind of chittering back and forth, as if talking to each other, eternally talking to each other. And then, in one swift motion, bathed in robes, with no form, a creature walks up, holds up a hand, a humanoid hand that quickly distorts, shatters itself, and reforms itself as a snake head, grasping and grabbing one of them, wrapping it and pulling it towards it. Studying it, this creature turns, scales along its back, piercing through these robes. The raven that has remained clawing and revealing more eyes in the back, on the side, on the shoulder, scales everywhere. A lost soul possessed by Hydra itself, wandering as it walks off. And
Damn.
as it walks off, and this will be the last scene for your little group, as it walks off, you watch as half of its head, in the blink of a just snap, as fast as sound from a snap gets to your ears, is cratered. And you see the edge of Rhinel's gun just past where the mirror would show you. And that's where we'll move from you guys. Back to the little group. Nope, that's the first city. We need... Where are you? That's the Moon Castle. Where are you? Okay.
And once
Okay,
again, the struggle begins.
Look, they all look... All these winter maps look the same. And don't you dare say the moon base looks the same. It's the moon. Orlain.
Mm-hmm.
The group,
The other group left quite a bit ago. But they do seem, as they've gone, the baby remains with you, both of them. One of them even going as far as to go, meh. While little CC at your feet goes, food. And starts reaching for some of the food on your plate.
Orlain kind of allows it, but offers the alternative of, would you like something healthy or would you like something savory?
Taking the moment. Hasn't been asked this before. Taking the moment. Savory.
Alright. And Orlain will kind of move to it. He made a lot of smaller treats, stuff that's easy to take with, but I think he would have made something a little bit more savory for people who prefer it. And, stuff like, God, what is it? I had it once before, like kebabs and stuff like that, with like meat kebabs and stuff. And
One more time?
for like
Meat
kebabs. Yeah.
Kebabs. Okay. Gotcha. Me and Nia had the same questioning thoughts.
And Orlain is going to take off a couple of the pieces of meat and offer it to Cece.
Nibble. Chew. Like, does that bird thing where, like, head up, scarf it down while chewing?
Ah, yes, the scarf. The scarf it down, because this is num nums. But Orlain smiles and goes, "Is that alright enough, or do you want more?"
The baby desires to be chunky. It's going to reach for more.
Don't eat too much, but you're allowed to have a few more. I don't know how much Aurelia gives you in the morning.
Mother demands diet. Give me more.
Alright. And Orlain will give a couple of more full kebabs, but keep some there for people who want it in the morning. Just enough to be desirable as a treat for Cece.
I will clarify because I see Aurelia typing. CC's version of a diet is when you say no to more treats. So he's going. Yeah, yeah. So he's just eating. He's eating all that he's been given, just happily.
Munch crunch. But yeah,
Absolutely.
no.
Munchy crunch.
Orlain does like turn to Agate and goes, "Alright, now that that's well and done, I need to go speak with Rook and Galen. Do you want to join me?"
Again, I've got nothing better to do.
You can say no to things. I promise you I do not bite. I reserve that for someone else.
Didn't need to know that, but thank you.
I don't really give a fuck what I say right now. I can't possibly make my situation worse. And turns and starts to head out.
Just gonna
Cece, do not follow
snag
me.
another. Gonna snag one of the kebabs. Slowly slide it to CC.
Crunch. Mine now.
And then kind of stops right there as Agate walks up behind him and goes, "Would you like to hold Almanac? Since you are part of this team now,
Hold who?
Almanac, my the badger."
Uh, it won't bite either, will it?
No, it's too small to bite right now, at least.
Never too small to bite.
Oh, and then just goes, "What? Are you comfortable again?"
Meh.
Hmm. I see. Maybe later then. I feel like it's just one of those things of I have disrupted the child for too long. The child wishes to sleep, to slumber, and then just keeps
You are
walking.
free to try and take the child from the spot, but fair warning, the child will nibble.
Yeah, that's why Orlain is just like, yeah, I've disrupted this tiny little baby's slumber for too long. Let the baby rest. And just come on, Agate. Pauses like a bit distance from Ozzy and goes, "Ozzy, are you ready? We might be heading out soon."
Ozzy doesn't respond for a moment and just goes, "Hello, friend. Are we heading out somewhere?" Right, you
Yes.
wanted me to go with you. Yes, I remember. I am ready.
All right. I'm going to go check up on Rook and Galen, but we should be heading out afterwards. Oh, and this is Agate, and gestures with a head tilt.
Oh, hello. I am Ozzy. Osiris
Uh,
7.
7?
Yes.
What happened? What happened to 1 through 6?
I'm not sure I understand.
Well, you're Ozzy 7. What happened to Ozzy's 1 through 6?
Correction, I am not Ozzy 7. I am Osiris 7.
Okay, Osiris 7. Regardless, what happened to Osiris's 1 through 6?
Then just the moment that like silence takes the thing is just they both hear the door to outside swing open unceremoniously, like from the drunken bastard that he is, and just Rook!
Ah, shit! Fucking torque my fucking. I'm gonna cut you, you son of a depressive motherfucker. What?
Come on! We have someplace to be!
Fuck am I going?
You agreed!
I did? Was this 8
Yesterday!
hours ago?
Yes.
That might have been a different rook.
Yeah? And the different Rook agreed for this Rook, so let's get going.
Fuck that different rook. I'm a goddamn good finger. That's my trigger finger. My trigger finger.
I can heal
Stop
you if
laughing,
you come
you
over
green
here.
bastard. One more
I
time.
can heal you if you come over here.
You did this to me. I don't trust you. Stop laughing, you green bastard. Which, as you do step out, you see Galen fully rolling in the snow, laughing and pointing.
Hops the fence and like leans against it. Uh, come on. Don't be such a weirdo about it.
You watch very gently the mouth of Rumble open, grab Rook, and then it's just the. Hold on, let me try and get this, because this some bitch is gonna be difficult. The ride over, present the catch, drops. Happy Rumble.
Thank you, Rumble.
The rev. The rev of I did good.
Orlain making friends with even even other people's weapons. And then just reaches out and holds out a hand to his cousin to possibly help heal if he allows him.
Rook takes it, but he is going to take it sassily, so he gives you metallic hand first.
The temptation for Orlain to cast heat metal.
That
Just a,
will kill him.
well, don't be an asshole about it. He's trying to help.
Fair enough. But I will say, do not ever cast heat metal on Rook while he has his arm connected. There's metal embedded in his arm. That will hurt forever.
Yeah, he's not going to do it, but it's the temptation of motherfucker. I knew fire spells before anything else. Do you want to test me right now as Druid? With the look?
He surrenders, gives you his normal hand.
And we'll cast Healing Word. First level.
His hand's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, but it's Orlain, and he genuinely did feel a little bit bad for just throwing open the door and shouting into the non-existent void. So, just all right. Everything good?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Did you
I'll go
sleep?
get 6 hours.
That's better than your normal, so I'll take it.
Yeah, it's about 4 hours better. I'll go set up the cart in the rumble. Come on, girl. And he like smacks the side of Rumble's head, and Rumble just kind of whips around, kind of like shaking its head, stares, nudges Orlain. Thank you for remembering my name, style nudge, as Rook hops both fences and goes to resummon Rumble on the other side so he can set up Rumble to the cart.
Mm-hmm. I feel like Orlain just has the little giddy drunk moment of like, oh, this person or entity actually likes me. Just the little tiny smile, and then goes over to Galen as, oi, you alright? He offers a hand up from the snow because that can't be comfortable, even for someone attuned to ice.
One more time, I completely zoned out on that last one.
Orlain is going to try and offer a hand to Galen, saying like, "You alright? I did startle you both."
I'm fine. I'm fine. That was funny as shit.
A smile. I'm glad you had a laugh out of it. How's Galen reacting to Orlain being very like showy in emotions while visibly tipsy?
He kind of takes a moment and he just stares at you and goes, "You happy or hi Chuck, that was almost my dick." Y'all almost heard an assassination of all my future. Uh but no, uh God, Jesus, I almost called him God. Galen simply replies, "You drunk or happy?"
Column A, column B?
What's the predominant column?
Probably drunk. I don't feel good. I had to talk about Jack today.
Jack is. I know who Jack is. Yeah, that's right. Weird, weird guy who looks
Ruin
like
likes to ruin my life for fun. Yeah.
yeah. I think he likes to ruin everybody's lives, honestly.
He has a weird fascination with me specifically, and I don't know what it is. Regardless, I predominantly drunk. Oh, I should never call Noctis like this, actually. What if I
No, you
did?
shouldn't. No. It'd be funny for me.
Do you want to laugh a little bit more? And grins.
No, your cousin damn near losing his fingers was funny enough.
I still kind of want to see how Noctis would react. Because I know they're on their way right now.
Well, they're on their way. Derek's on his way back.
That's worse. That's a curse. That's what that is. I don't want that. I'm gonna go.
Okay, bye, but he openly has beef with Red Oak, right?
Yeah, and I don't really know much about this dude.
Bastard man.
Great. Still not enough for me to have beef with him. I think you people forget that I've been through enough hell that it takes a lot for me to hate somebody. You people general, not you specifically.
True enough. Chuck, that is my fucking sternum you're digging your claws in, bud.
No, bud.
I don't want to move you because you look comfy, but you hurt.
But Orlain is
Uh,
going to I'm going to try and speed this along so I can avoid talking to my father-in-law. Yes, I'm going to go. But take care of yourself while we're out and about.
I've been doing the best I can. Aurelia really helps.
Oh, good. I'm glad. But I'm gonna head out. Maybe I can avoid talking
Alright.
to him. Ha! Wrong. I don't get to avoid talking about anything ever when it comes to Derek.
Hold on 1 second. Be gone, heathen. Okay. One more time?
Orlain was just saying he doesn't get to avoid talking about anything ever when it comes to Derek.
Just this energy of, alright, bye.
Reaches out, gently pats on the arm, walks away. Hi, welcome to Drunk Talkative Orlain. Nothing he says makes sense, and yet it does. Hops the fence and swings open the doors again and goes, Agate!
That's to you, Mia.
What? Like full yell?
Yeah,
Yes.
full yell at Agate.
There's the startled jump, half jump.
Brisk pace back into the main entryway. Like, you two, come on, we're getting set up, let's get going. No time to dilly dally.
Trying to avoid someone or something?
Yes,
Why?
because I am actively drunk. No.
Well,
The
that just
what?
seems like a problem for current you.
It is. I'm trying to avoid said problem, and said problem is tall, dark, and moody. Always. So please, hurry it along. And turns and walks away.
It just decides to start take. Agate just decides it's a good time to take their time.
No! Bullying!
Agate is now my favorite individual.
Bullying! You bully your team leader? Your team leader's drunk, so it's fair.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and just silently move Ozzy to the area over here because this is how it's gonna have to be set up wise.
I fear Orlain is literally just sitting there, leaning against one of the lampposts over here, and just waiting for Agate. Like, in case Derek shows up, he literally is not in view. Like, not easily in view because he is small and he is using that to his advantage. So just waiting for Agate, and is just tapping foot against the ground and just waiting. So what is Agate doing?
Grabbing a few more for the road.
Brother!
Dried. I'm assuming there's like dried fruit and stuff.
Yeah. He's a fruit fanatic, being the fruity bastard that he is himself.
So, you grab more food for the road.
Mm-hmm.
Ting. Don't grab too much fruit. Leave some for the rest of them.
Only grabbed like a couple of dried figs. Sneaks over to Cece. Holds out the fig.
Ting. Don't make the baby chunky. Let that thing grow natural.
It's like feeding scraps to a dog under the table. I fucking love Agate. Absolute tomfoolery of a person. If tomfoolery had a name, it would be Agate.
Wait, do you think that's what Tom is short for?
Ah!
No. Sweetie.
From Tom and Jerry, tomfoolery.
No. Tomfoolery came before Tom and Jerry.
I
No
know,
way. I think they got a point here.
but
Don't you fucking burn this Tomfoolery and Jerry rigged. How dare
That's
you?
really fair. Yeah.
Yes, that's the point, you heathens.
So where's
didn't know.
Derek in this fucking procedure? Because I'm sure Agate was taking a
Wait, hold
lovely
on.
stroll.
He's
oh,
just
absolutely.
vibing on the fucking snow, unaware of everything happening.
Agate's just taking his damn good time. Okay.
He out the door.
Orlain is waiting, staring at the door. You took your good old time.
Would you like me to take longer? Yes, I can.
I
Ping.
will
No, you won't.
physically move you.
Who exactly are
I
you
mean this
hiding from anyway?
I mean this affectionately. I find it very funny that Agate unearthed Genasi, if I remember correctly,
Yep.
being no diff lifted by Orlain, the shortest elf of the group.
But Orlain does go, I'm not hiding, I'm just avoiding trying to explain myself to my father-in-law? Yeah. Besides, I'm still kind of working on something for that, and I don't think discussing it while drunk is my best option.
So you'd rather do something like that sober, whatever that might be.
Yes, it's called proposing. I.
You're
Hmm?
you're proposing, but you already have a father-in-law.
It's complicated.
It sounds complicated.
Are you going to mosey your way over to the cart, or do I have to drag you?
I might could just go back for a drink real quick.
No. And walks over and literally just grabs by the wrist and starts to walk. Whoops.
What?
I was gonna say strength, whatever, but both of you seem to be all right with what's happening. So
Yeah.
Agate's just being a bitch. We love to see it. And he goes, is everything alright up that rook? As he gets onto the cart, anyway.
as you all get seated on the cart, Rook just sits there, looks at everybody, and goes, "Put some helmets on. I'm behind the wheel."
Alright. You got extra?
One more time?
He's asking if Rook has extra, because he doesn't he's rarely in any capacity to be safe at any point.
Takes a moment. I don't wear a helmet.
And yet you're asking us, Rook?
Look, this brain can't get any more damage. You guys need to protect. I'll go grab some helmets. Rumble, don't run off without me, please. And he'll just like go over here and start rummaging around trying to find some. Takes some out and then just tosses three at tosses three around right here where you guys would be have an opening.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Go ahead and put them on. And he goes back to Rumble's main seat.
Are they helmets with like strap, or are they just?
Yes.
I don't think that
They are.
matters.
Yeah, it doesn't truthfully matter, but just for clarification's sake, it's kind of like I'm gonna say this and you're instantly gonna get it. It's like those old lady biker helmets.
Good grief.
Once you guys have those on,
Yep.
Rook sets out.
Mhm.
Gates open and everything. He sets out and starts moving to Archton.
Whoa.
Hold on.
Yes.
Sweetie, does Druid not get lesser restoration?
I think only moon druids get that.
I'm in hell. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Are you trying like un un or
Yes. I'm trying to detoxin myself. Yes.
Ah. How's it going for you, bud?
Not great. I don't have access to the spell, buddy. I'm in hell. It's fine.
perish?
I am. Thank you, though. Because I know it's a third level spell because greater restoration is a fifth level spell. It's whatever. It doesn't matter. I'll just be drunk while talking to these guys. It's okay. Great first impression, Orlain.
Great first impression. Literally their viewpoint. We don't care as long as you're not doing bad shit.
Yeah, but it's Orlain, and he's gonna feel bad about it, TM.
Dude, if
Oh,
Orlain sneezes too loud, he'll feel bad. Sorry.
Damn.
I
Hello?
know. I heard it when it was leaving me. I'm so sorry.
Damn. Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Just damn. I didn't realize you had it in you.
I've had it in me since the first time you called me a slur. I just don't have the confidence.
Okay, alright. But they do arrive, yeah.
Uh-huh. Right here is where you guys will be, where the clear bike and everything is.
Mm-hmm.
And I will move around everybody a little bit. Kind of have a proper area for everyone to be at. It is the Lord's Day, and we are laughing and happy times. So a couple of them are in this church praising Yuki.
Oh, Jesus. I forgot about that.
You forgot about the little otter buddy.
Yuki voice. God, I didn't ask for this, but it's very adorable. Like,
I didn't ask for this. God, yeah, that's you. Shut up, Moss.
yeah. Yeah, that's you. I believe so, yeah. I can check though. I'll
Could it
figure it
be?
out.
Important question. Could it be a difference in subclass?
Maybe. Hold on.
You, because you guys are not the same type of druids.
Yeah, it says I'm 2014 core rules.
Weird.
Whatever. It doesn't matter. I can be drunk. It's fine. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out. Don't worry. I know druids can learn at least lesser.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out. You don't need to worry about that. I'll just make this funny.
I'm not worried in the fucking slightest.
But how do we arrive, dear DM?
Loud motherfuckers. You have gotten the attention of most people. Some of them are taking longer because they're in wheelchairs, but you have gotten the looks of a couple people. And silently underground in this one building over here, there's just a husband and wife that are going, going back over here, coming back. And Alonzo does show up before his wife follows. What do you guys do? As Rook kind of parks Rumble, gets off, and then desummons Rumble. Which does put a lot of the weight that was carried by Rumble before onto you guys. Full trailer style.
Oh, good. You know what Orlain's gonna do? This I know I have. Orlain is going to. I blanked. Never mind. It doesn't matter. It's whatever. I know it's a
Take your time
spell.
and remember it, dude.
No.
Is it a healing spell?
No, it's a conjure spell, and I can't remember if it's beast or fey.
Are you trying to summon creatures?
He doesn't want to fucking carry the cart. He's a small dude. What is he supposed to do? He's not Morik.
So you're trying to summon beast or fey.
I think conjure beast higher level, maybe 3 or 4, but it's literally just of a certain CR. You can just summon one of these creatures of a certain CR, and it just goes. It follows a simple command before it disappears and fucks off again. Like, you know,
Yeah.
this is where the joke about druids summoning 4,000 pigeons comes from.
Because of CR ratings.
Mm-hmm. The CR rating I think goes up to like wolf or something like that. It's like CR half for non-moon druids. But regardless, it doesn't matter. Orlain is going to help guide things and whatnot. Just It goes, Agate. I know you're built like a twink, but come on.
Ozzy pops up. What is a twink again?
Agate.
I believe it's a snack cake.
No. You're not a snack. You're barely a nibble.
Damn. Sorry.
I'm
I don't know you that well enough to say damn that loud.
Not sure
Oh,
if I should take that insult or a compliment.
I believe it was directed as an insult.
Orlain just laughs. A loud, crowing laugh. Oh god, he's enjoying this already. And finally steps into view. This place is nice. I think we made quite an entrance, though.
Gee, you
Well,
think?
it can't be that bad. I'll go look around for. Takes a couple steps, looks Alonso dead in the face. This was a mistake.
Was it?
And you just hear in the distance, "Oh boy, I'm in hell. This is hell."
I'm sorry? Did I miss something? I feel like I missed something. And
Orlain,
moves.
former commander, fuck off. And then starts to walk back. He's like, no. He's got a paintbrush and the fucking sassiness of a gay man. I'm gone.
Uh, alright, have fun. Keep your distance if you're feeling that uncomfortable. Just watches Rook for a second, like in genuine concern. And then turns to look at Alonso.
Hello there. That's not his voice. What was his voice? His voice was sort of Frenchish.
French but gay. You were on the right track, but you lost the accent.
Bonjour, friend. How are you?
I'm alright. I thought I would just come by for a visit since my allies did the same. And just starts to
Your
approach.
ally. Your allies. Aurelia and them. Yes, I am aware.
Did they make a bad impression?
No, they informed me of my friend Galahad Darul.
Visible flinch.
Seems you know him as well.
Yes. Grimace emoji. And now he understands where Rook is coming from. Ooh. Ooh, he doesn't like this. Uh,
You do not need to worry. There's a hand, a sort of hand on his shoulder from this figure behind him, kind of like concern, but there and present.
just a glance in uh Granny Ann's direction. Uh, I'm not very good at talking well, at least. Sorry. But does
You're
like
fine.
awkwardly approach, like in that sense of almost like he feels like he's talking to a hurt animal. And not in a bad way, just in that way of I don't know where this is gonna go.
One more time.
I think Orlain has this mentality of approaching Alonso and Granny Ann with the intent of being very kind and open, but looks honestly worried and concerned openly.
There's a pause, and then it's just the Alonso speaks. Do not worry, friend. You need not raise your defenses. All our friends here. All our allies, all are welcome.
You say
Never
that so
worry, you.
easily.
No, I do not. I say it from experience.
He kind of hesitates for a split second, but it's I think to Alonzo it is noticeable. And just I didn't introduce myself. Pardon my
You did
manners.
not.
My name is Orlain.
Ole, it is good to meet you. I am Alonso, a former commander, current mayor.
And just is there any recognition in his voice that is noticeable from the term Orlain?
Not that he seems to give away.
Orlain's defenses, like his guard drops. Just that relief of, oh, I'm not known here. Because reminder for dear DM, every time he has mentioned his name to someone new, it's been either his last name going, oh, it's you, or something worse. Like, so this is the first or second time that someone has not reacted with recognition. So he just smiles openly, like that kind of big grin of, oh, good folk, thank God. Like, sorry about being all uppity. Been a rough while for me.
Come then. Come take a load off and we will make room for you. And he kind of turns around and waves a hand, and some of the people shuffle to new tables. Puts a hand on Granny. My beloved, could you? Already on it. And she walks off to go start something.
The way I felt Orlain flinch at her voice.
You are scared, friend.
Working through some things, yes. And finally, like, fully approaches. It's no fault of any of yours, it's just familiarity is a dangerous game to play.
Well, you're free to sit down and tell me about. Is your friend going to be all right? Finally acknowledging Agate.
Agate, who has been observing, watching the like people go about their day. Completely oblivious to anything that's going on over there.
Fucking Angie look. Fucking Agate!
Again with
Whoa.
the half jump. Yes?
Just so softly, so softly. Alonzo just goes, oh, oh.
Come on. You worry me, Agate. Come on. Be a people person. Don't just people watch.
But people watching is so much fun.
You're free to watch from here, friend. Uh, mm. Hmm.
Besides, we barely know each other. Why should I worry you?
I worry about everything and everyone. It's part of my gig.
That sounds exhausting.
It is.
Then why do
Really?
it?
Because I'd rather care and realize that I cared too much than not care at all.
You sound well adjusted.
I'm
That's
stupid. That's the problem.
oh, but monsieur, that is the best adjustment. And he kind of walks over to the table.
Mm, the problem is mostly just I keep worrying the wrong people, or I guess the right people. And I fear like while he's talking because he's getting more and more nervous. The star-like points that form almost like cups around his throat are like off and on lighting up. As I try my best to keep things orderly without all the chaos, but I seem to be the root cause of such chaos. But that's here nor there. And tugs Agate into the room. He goes, "Stop standing in the doorway," kind of energy. It's very
Why?
mom-like.
Why are you standing in the room? Stop it. uh, Alonzo kind of motions 2 seats. He'll like you see he's at the wrong table, and then just scoot moves to a new table so you guys don't have to move far.
It's mostly just Orlain feels nervous. And I think it's noticeable of he doesn't like having his back to anything but a wall. Even with the comfort of not being recognized visibly. He's just, I'm going to make sure I have the entire room and my peripherals within my line of sight kind of mentality.
He nods. He kind of like Alonzo nods and looks at you and goes, "We are uh, two cats within the same boat, it seems."
The cats? What's with the
Oh,
comparison?
Yes. And he moves the eye patch, showing the gem eye. Already lost one life, not willing to risk the other 8. And he covers it again. I know who you are, Orlain, but
Mm,
my knowledge is not a tell of who you are. Tell me.
it seems to be a tell for everyone else.
To be fair, not many people are aware I have a wife, so take your time.
Why would people not be aware you have a wife? It's
I
a
look
kind of
flamboyantly gay.
You can be gay and still have a wife.
I know.
it's called being bi.
You're
I
leaving
got
already?
you.
No. I felt Orlain just crinkle. Just the fucking, I hate it. You're right.
I got Taylor. uh, it's funny you mentioned lavender. He is wearing purple. Um,
But Orlain just goes, I'm glad you don't see me the way others have apparently assumed me to be.
assumptions make an ass out of you and me, and none of those words are in our names.
I suppose not. And he just kind of sighs.
What weighs on you, child? Child of the stars, it seems, but a ladron of seasons.
Yes.
Very fun. You are fun.
Oh,
That's
when
how I
I
see.
basically get picked up and quote unquote adopted by the Titan on the moon, I think it's kind of here nor there.
The what?
Oh,
The
here we
what?
go. The hit. Nope. We're moving along. Just that I'm not doing this
I
again.
I feel you have overestimated my basic knowledge. There's something on the. I'm not gonna ask questions. You don't want to ask. You don't want to answer. I'm not gonna ask questions.
No, it's all right. I just don't want to shatter your brain, anything or anything like that.
Oh, thank you. Actually, I will take you up on that offer. I really would rather not have my brain shattered.
It's more like a figure of speech. Every time I mention the Titan on the moon, someone has a very visceral reaction to it.
Seriously, a what on the moon?
A Titan?
Fuck's that.
I think it's above a god.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure. I didn't ask any questions, which is on me. He just kind of gave me ability to be a paladin, so I was,
You're a funny little guy.
yes. Things happen to, around, and from my general direction, and I don't really care for it anymore. But I gotta do it, because if someone else steps into my shoes, I subject them to him.
To who?
Him.
Him, him who?
Nope. I've already said his
Can't say
name
his
twice.
name.
I can. If I say it one more time, he's gonna appear like a ghost. The
I.
player almost said Beetlejuice.
I assure you that's not how people work, but you do you. If you don't want to say it, you do not have to.
I've already
No
said
one.
his name twice today. He will appear.
Then I horribly forbid you. How about this? I horribly forbid you from saying the name, whatever it may be.
See, this is why I don't talk about myself at all to anybody new, because it's always either horror, shock, or concern, or all three. Because honestly, and he looks kind of sad and tired all at once. Things just kind of suck right now. I'm trying to look towards a better tomorrow, a better future, a better everything. I'm just tired.
If I may be of service, the best way to not be tired, and I'm fucking slipping back into his voice because it's not the right one, The best way to not be tired, mon cher, is to be aware. Are you aware?
Painfully so. Why?
Then you are within the range. Just take a load off. Worry not about the future, and only worry about yourself. You should not have to be the one who carries all the weight. That is what friends are for, what teams are for, what soldiers are for.
A frown.
You do not like soldiers.
I do not like the term, no. I tried very hard to make my base not just soldiers, but people.
Then do not see them as soldiers. See them as. This is Yufi thinking, not him. Uh, do not see them as soldiers. See them as confident allies, aware of what they can do and what they can assure you if you trust them.
There's a smile. Thank you, Alonzo.
Of course, monsieur. I believe my beloved has returned with food. Do you like bread? And there's just literal steaming bread set down at the table. Husband stands up. Wife goes to her seat. Husband sits back down. He's not whipped, he's mannered.
Orlain is just staring kind of at the tables slash at the bread, just not making eye contact with either of them now that Granian is right the fuck there. And it's not obvious that it's quote unquote her fault that he's nervous again. But it's also just like sad wet kitten.
Why are you sad, wet kitten? That's not anyone but me, bud.
Because we've established that her voice is sort of similar to Grinny's. And every time she speaks, he's gonna flinch every so often.
Fair enough. Uh,
Like, I know it
fuck.
was accidental, but damn.
Yeah. Just the moment of, you're good, dear. You look a bit peckish. Try eating something. And like, Granny is fully looking at you and just going, come on, you got it.
Just the very hesitant, like,
That
reach for it.
hilarious. I just saw what Dane posted. Sat with Badger now.
Yeah. But it does actually take a bit of the bread. Break enough of it so that when he breaks it, that he hands some to Agate as well. Who's still probably listening to the conversation like, yikes. Because he was the one who heard the initial, like, everybody keeps fucking leaving, and went, yikes, towards it.
Yeah.
So
Agate
it's,
does take the bread, the offered bread. Just, times like these, I've got two words that never fail me.
mm-hmm.
Hakuna Matata.
Pardon?
Hakuna Matata.
Hey. Mm-mm. You won't get us flagged by Disney. Stop it. We ain't got money.
Disney will hunt us down and just
I'm
eradicate
an
us for
easy
that.
fine. Please don't. They'll hunt us down. I'm an easy fine. Please don't.
I would like to announce that Dane is leaving. No, I'm kidding.
Anyway,
Agate.
try again, my dear.
Yeah, one more try, bud.
You could also make the joke of convive correctly. It's 2 words.
Couldn't what?
Convive correctly. Live right.
Bless you.
No. Okay,
I'm
suffer
gonna.
then, bitch.
I dude, I don't know what that means. You all need to help me out here.
Convive is Spanish for live or life.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I got a 12 in Spanish, dude. You're really gonna need to help me out here. Whenever it
I
comes to
know.
that.
But anyway, Nia, what do you actually say to Orlain, who is very, very nervous and looks sad, like visibly is still sort of drunk, kind of sad.
firstly, we might want to get you some water.
No, let me suffer.
Mm, okay.
Thumbs
Problem.
up.
How about we not suffer in my bakery, please?
Oh, I'm just a little bit drunk. That's alright.
Oh, honey. Alonzo, do what you do. I do a lot of things, my dear. Oh, the great. Okay, yeah. He pulls out a fucking paintbrush and then just goes, lean forward.
Just instinctively, yeah.
Lean forward.
Hesitantly leans forward.
Tickles your nose with the paintbrush. Greater restoration.
The fucking scrunch of nose, and I feel like with greater restoration, it's less of a headache, but also it's just like, oh Jesus.
Just the what the fuck? Oh, oh.
Head in
Full aware
hands.
dog memes. Yeah.
Head in hands, just going, oh, I just made a fool out of myself. I'm sorry.
I
No,
fooled
you made a big fool out of yourself.
Reaches over and
You're not
smack on the back of the head. You're not old enough in this team and allyship to make jokes like that. And half-heartedly smiles.
Do you want me to say give it time?
Yes, because you're not going anywhere. You have my best friend's weapons.
Huh?
I can sense it. Mm,
No, that was Yufi clearing his fucking throat.
Oh,
no. I feel like Agate's just the fucking meme of, huh?
the shocked Pikachu face.
We'll talk about that later. Oh, Alonso.
Yes, friend.
Uh, this seems like an odd request, and especially from someone who just arrived. But is there, um, he was sheepish for a moment. I
Take care of you.
haven't, I haven't really met another elf in a while, and it's
You
driving me a
should meet
little nuts.
Nameless.
Who?
Nameless. He's a wandering elf, bound in wheelchair. Turned up a couple months ago. Maybe longer. I long time. He's a good man. Bit of a worrywart. Doesn't leave his place often.
I suppose I should go pay Nameless a visit then. Any,
Yes,
any,
he's in the alchemical. He's in the alchemical and goods shop that way. He does a lot of chemistry and magic, so be ready. And the wheelchair is a thing.
Instantly perks up at the mention of magic.
We also have a priest here, a priestess, technically, and a large Goliath blacksmith.
I suppose we'll have to pay some of them a visit. We have time, after all. My allies are off doing whatever the hell. But Orlain does notice Agate trying to errand his way away. You bitch. You can't pull my characters on me, okay?
Can't I?
You can
And,
try.
What do you think I'm trying to do?
Orlain doesn't notice immediately, but as soon as Agate probably leaves, it's just like there's a missing person report about to be filed for your dismissal, you bitch. And starts to get up.
Au revoir, friend. Au revoir.
Thank you for the bread and listening. It means a lot. Ouch! It just rushes off.
As you do rush off and follow him, Granny kind of puts a hand on Alonso's shoulder, pats and rubs his back. And Alonso just smiles.
Galahad the Fleur. You went out to a good man.
And holds up a silent toast for his friend. And that is where we will end the session because it's almost 11 o'clock.